Hashtag I let my sister move in, she stole my life. Hook. She found out her sister had been living a double life, her life, when a stranger called to congratulate her on the new house she never bought. Let that sink in. While she was cooking dinner for her sister. While she was covering her sister's half of the utilities. While she was lending a shoulder to cry on after the divorce, her sister was on the phone with mortgage brokers, signing documents, being her. This isn't a story about a stranger. This isn't a story about some faceless criminal online. This is about blood. About a sister. About the one person you never think to protect yourself from. Background. 18 months earlier, everything looked different. Her sister's marriage had collapsed, ugly, public, painful. He had cheated. He had lied. The house, the savings, the life they built together, gone. And her sister had nowhere to go. So she opened her door. Of course she did. That's what you do for family. She gave her sister the spare room. She stocked the fridge. She said, stay as long as you need. We'll figure it out together. She was 34. Single. She'd spent a decade building something solid, a good credit score, a savings account, a clean financial record she was quietly proud of. She wasn't rich. But she was stable. Her sister was 31. Charming. Convincing. And apparently, patient. Because what happened next didn't happen overnight. It was slow. Deliberate. Surgical. The betrayal unfolds. It started with small things she didn't notice. Mail she assumed was junk. Envelopes she never opened. A credit card statement for an account she didn't recognize, but the name on it was hers. She almost dismissed it as a mistake. Almost. She pulled her credit report. And there it was. 4 credit cards. Opened over 14 months. Combined limit, over $22,000. Balance, nearly maxed on all of them. A personal loan. $6,000. Taken out 8 months ago. Her savings account, the one she rarely checked because she trusted the automatic deposits, had been accessed. Repeatedly. Small withdrawals. $60. $40. $120. Enough to go unnoticed. Enough to add up to over $9,000. Her hands were shaking. She walked to her sister's bedroom door. Knocked. Her sister opened it smiling, actually smiling, and said, "Hey, what's up?" She held up the credit report. The smile didn't disappear immediately. That's the part that haunts her. There was a pause. A calculation happening behind her sister's eyes. And then. I was going to pay it all back. I just needed time. You have so much more than me. I didn't think you'd even notice. You didn't think I'd notice. $9,000 from savings. $22,000 in fraudulent credit. Her identity used like a tool. And the justification was, you have more than me. She told her sister to get out. Her sister cried. She begged. She called their mother. She said she was the real victim, the divorce, the stress, the desperation. She called the police instead. The revenge/resolution. Here's where it gets poetic. Her sister had been in the process of buying a house. Using her name. Her credit. Her entire financial identity to secure a mortgage on a property in another city, a fresh start, built entirely on stolen foundation. The mortgage broker called to confirm final details. That was the phone call that started this whole story. Because she didn't confirm anything. She reported everything. The mortgage was flagged. Frozen. Investigated. Her sister was arrested 2 weeks later, charged with identity theft, fraud, and unauthorized account access. Federal charges. Not a slap on the wrist. The house deal collapsed. The credit cards were disputed. Most of the charges reversed. The savings recovery took longer, but it came. Her sister pled guilty. 18 months probation, mandatory restitution, a criminal record that follows her everywhere. The spare room sat empty. She repainted it. Moral/reflection. Here's what she said when it was all over. I don't regret letting her in. I regret not knowing that love can be used as a strategy by someone who stopped loving you a long time ago. Trust is not weakness. But blind trust, especially when the warning signs whisper, can cost you everything you built. Check your credit report. Know your accounts. And sometimes, the person most capable of hurting you is the one who knows exactly how much you trust them. CTA. If this story hit different, if it made you want to call your bank, or maybe reconsider a house guest, follow this channel. Real stories. Real betrayals. Real consequences. New story every single week. You don't want to miss what's coming next.